Hi everyone, it's Mel. Welcome back. Today I am planting the 2024 Proven Winners Perennial of the Year, Pink Profusion Salvia. Now, as you can see, the one in the pot is a little bit dry. The bloom stalks are completely gone out, which is fine. We just have to cut them back and they'll come back here in a couple of weeks. But as you can see from the girl in the ground already, she's been in the ground for about 3 years now. The bloom stalks get really tall, beautiful pink blooms on them. And once we get her in the ground and get her established and situated, she'll look like her sister next to her. So I'm going to dig a nice round hole about twice the size going around, but I'm only going to dig about not as deep as the plant because I like to keep my plants just a little higher than the ground level, and especially the area where I'm planting in my yard. The soil back there is a bit thicker, and so it holds water for longer. And salvia, once they get established, they don't like to be sitting in water. They're actually drought tolerant and can take missing a few waterings here and there. So anyway, we're going to get this hole dug and get her in here. And yeah, let's get her a new home. Here, I'm going to take her out of the pot. Yeah, she's pretty dry. We got warm really quickly, and I was watering the pots, but a couple of days go by and you forget. But that's okay. We're going to get her watered in quite nicely once we get her in the ground. She's still healthy. She's good to go. And we just need to get her hole going here. Let's get some stats going while we're getting her here in her new home. So as all salvias do, they love full sun. So this area gets full sun. In this particular plant, the pink profusion, will get 16 inches by 20 inches tall and 16 inches by 20 inches wide. So that's a pretty decent spread. If you have like 3 or 5 or 7 in a row, that will take up a lot of ground area. Okay, so we're basically done. The next step we want to do is get her watered in because remember, she was a bit thirsty going in. So we're going to give her a good drink. And I like using my watering can because it helps me to know just how much water I'm giving to the new plant that I'm putting in the ground versus using a hose. I just like to have that measurement when I first put something in the ground. And I previously had 3 Pink Profusion Salvia plants back here. And 2 years ago, maybe longer, the landscaping company we were using mowed over, get the other side going here with some water, the 3 Pink Profusion plants. They were little when I got them, so I put white rocks around them so that they can see that they were plants and not weeds. But they mowed over them, guys, twice, you know? So I said, all right, well, enough of you. So now my husband mows the lawn by himself, but that's okay, right? You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. So 2 of them didn't make it back. They came back the following year and didn't come back the year after that. But the one that you see there in the ground, she made it. And look how gorgeous she is, right? So I got to get her some friends back here. I'll probably get a couple more just to have like a nice sort of wall of pink up against. You'll see if you take a look in the back. That is a incredible hydrangea back there. So once everything is in full bloom, it's going to look really pretty. But yeah, so we got her watered in. Now we're going to get some mulch down because that will help to decrease the weed pressure. That, as you can see, that's not all grass back there. That's weeds. But it is getting a lot easier to pull the weeds out. So the mulch will definitely help to suppress the weeds as we get going. Doesn't it just look so good? I'm so happy with how this came out. Again, 2024 Perennial of the Year. I didn't even know that until after I purchased the plant. But I mean, I can see why. They're just so great. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care.